Marcy? Ren?
Janet!
Dr. Scott!
Janet!
Brad!
Look!
Hello everyone, I'm Steel.
And I'm Teal.
And we're with Studio Blue.
In today's RPG Maker Let's Play, we take a look at Ambassadors of the Future by ExistenzTim.
Alright, so bonus points to any viewer who knows where Tim got his name from. Existenz. Anyway, this one came out of nowhere.
Wow.
So we have a lot of our people will be followers on our Discord channel or the RPG Maker forums or YouTube. Mm-hmm. This just came in an email.
Okay.
And we did our pre-screen on it, and just the title alone, you can tell some work went into this.
This is very well done. The whole title screen, all the elements that you're pulling together.
Yeah. I
Wow.
am very impressed.
Yeah.
It's a little on the loud side, even with us turning the volume down here, so I may turn it down a little bit more once we get into the game so we can hear each other.
So perhaps the soundtrack needs to be normalized.
Might be. And you could do that in things like Audacity and Adobe Audition and stuff. You can normalize your soundtrack so it's all about the same level.
Yes.
And then all you have to worry about is just going into options and setting the volume that is appropriate for you.
Right.
We could probably do an entire video on normalization of sound. But anyway, let's jump in.
Let's go do this. Okay.
This is the beta version of the game. Things might change in the final product. Good, thank you for the notice. Watch intro?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right, Tim. Yeah, we don't see a lot of use of the sci-fi map sets and such, tile sets.
Nicely done.
Yes.
Good map. Master, I have a report to make regarding the engines.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Okay.
Sound effect.
That's Marvin the Martian, buffed up. Speak up, we're running out of time. Oh, you know I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, we knew it.
I have a biological clock. Unlike you artificial humanoid-looking creatures. And this clock won't tick for much longer. I'm wrong.
The engines need more power to function properly.
Power? I am power! I am the most powerful man in the galaxy! My awful Marvin the Martian, but that's okay. Tell me this, what fuel is this space vessel running on? Is it the Illudium-236 space modulator?
Magica. Master.
And how much of this magica do we currently have at our possession?
Infinite.
That's a big number, by the way.
That's huge.
I mean, we're given, I'm acting silly. I say we. I'm acting silly because that's what we do for entertainment. I'm actually pretty impressed so far. But infinite, that does say something. You might want to consider near limitless, just from a writing perspective. Saying infinite means we will never run out no matter what.
Right.
And there's nothing really that's infinite in the universe, except the
No.
universe itself.
Since we're going sci-fi, let's try to keep things within the realm of scientific possibility.
Right. And saying near limitless is perfectly okay.
Yeah.
So tell me again how the engines need more power.
The Magica is creating some kind of gravity force that's pulling us back to Alvictura, and the further away from Alvictura we get, the stronger the force.
Ooh. Kind of like an event horizon. I am intrigued, good sir.
Oh, yeah.
It is a wrestling match between...
I think that's
My bad.
Yeah. It's a wrestling match between the Magica and the engines, and the Magica will win if we continue deeper into the galaxy.
And so all the sacrifices I made was for nothing?
Looks like sacrifices is misspelled.
Yeah. No, this is not over by far. I just need to adjust this timeline a little bit, and the next time I will succeed. Ooh.
Thanos?
Yeah, exactly, right?
I like how he just leaps and jumps.
Yeah.
Who needs staircases?
Ever. And he kicks it.
I love it.
And everything here will go down with me.
Oh dear. Okay. Wow. What are you doing?
The most
That's the control panel.
Yeah, it's the like most extreme fucking form of rebooting ever.
Yeah. Don't you ever wish you could do that? I do.
Seriously. Did you just refer to me as you?
Zwat. Wow.
I made a mistake when I programmed all of you to be so human. Your purpose is only to follow my orders. Oh, we forgot to turn on FPS sync monitor. Sorry, guys. We'll do that as soon as we get control again.
Yeah, we will. You're right.
You!
Me, sir? Backs away.
Uh-huh.
Yes, master.
Bring me the droid and meet me in the transformation room.
He just walked on the droid. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
This one doesn't want to. Why do he want me to bring the droid? He really lost it this time.
Seriously.
Yes, I agree completely with you.
And cut to game.
Ooh.
Right?
Right.
Can we control the
Right.
game now?
It is going on.
You get, yeah.
A bit too long here.
Yeah.
That's my only criticism of this opening scene.
Right. Even with it going a little on the slow side on our monitor because I didn't turn on FPS sync, I feel like we've been given a little too much of a gap. Like what Teal's saying. Exactly.
Right. All right, droid, you are coming, what is misspelled, with me to the transformation room.
Alright, can I control? Nope. Okay.
This destruction, it's severe, even by his standards. I brought the droid here, Master.
I don't have time to go further into details. But I have one last task to ask of you. A task to make things right now that I can think clear again.
What do you want me to do, Master? Want is misspelled.
Yeah. I want you to transfer every single magicka I have in my veins into the droid.
Single is misspelled?
Yeah.
I'm going to do this all throughout the video, guys.
And then I want you to send him to the coordinates I've been putting in here.
Coordinates is misspelled. This process will probably kill him, but like he said, my purpose is to follow his orders. Okay, Master. This is just one big long suicide scene.
Yeah. So there's a couple... Yeah, I think what we can do is, since that part where he was getting the droid in the corridor was literally him just making a comment that the Master's even more destructive than usual, he can make that comment on the bridge, and then we can cut right to this room.
Yes.
And I think cutting out the hallway scene will tighten it up like you were talking about.
I think so.
Yeah.
Among other things. There are a couple other things you can do to tighten this up.
Right.
Well, let's see if we can finish this scene.
Right.
These coordinates are set to Alvictura, the planet where real humans like our Master used to roam. I wonder if there is any life left there. Initializing magicka transfer process. So is he going into the droid? All set.
So. Yeah.
Looks like he is.
There we go.
Oh. Master?
Send the droid.
All right, droid. You heard him. Go to the coordinates set in your hard drive. Dee.
Floopy doopy doop.
It should whistle.
It should. Its name is Floop.
I like that. Loop. Neat.
I have sacrificed my friends, family, and even my whole planet to become the greatest man in the universe.
Okay.
And I will do it again if I have to.
Oh my.
Nice. Very nice.
Pretty cool, yeah.
There you go.
At last.
Yeah. Scale the title and the planet at 2 different speeds.
Yes. Yes.
And I like how your planet is comprised of an RPG Maker map. That's really good.
That is really cool.
Very cute.
Yeah.
And am I supposed to do anything?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so from the time that the words fade out to the screen and the music, about 2 to 3 seconds tops. That was closer to 10, and that was a little too long.
Yeah. Definitely need to shorten up the entire opening sequence.
Right. What most people...
We really need to launch into the game.
Right. What most people don't realize is that games with long intro sequences have a constant flow of information. Xenogears, Xenosaga, etc. Well, Xenosaga was a bit overboard, but Xenogears especially, the anime intro on the Eldritch.
Right.
It's constantly, we're getting flows of information and cues that come back later on in the game and say, oh wow, when that happened and that happened in the animated intro, that was actually this, this, and this. Yeah. You're being told something from start to finish. So if you're going to have a long intro, there can't be filler moments where people are walking down corridors and people are kicking droids, unless it's relevant to the final storyline.
Correct. Yes, I agree with you completely on that. Yes.
Right. So it's basically, to all the developers out there, your choices are a short intro that just gets people into the game's spirit, or a longer intro that is constantly telling information you need to know. Alright, so this is their nest. Sure?
Sure.
Jaden's fine.
We have to take precautions before we do anything further.
Mona? Manoa?
Manoa? That's kind of a weird name.
I think that's supposed to be an I there, right after the M, and the font's kind of funky.
Oh.
Might want to check that.
Let's call her, Marcy.
Marcy it is.
Yeah, see, I see that. The font is rather strange.
Yeah. That is a font issue.
Yeah. Okay.
Why?
Oh, a red-haired dude.
Why? Do you think they are smart enough to set up traps or something like that? Okay,
Ren,
sure.
Okay. Ren's cool.
He had a cheeky grin, so we know he's the wise ass.
Yeah. Do I have to remind you of all the times I've had to step in because you just rush into anything that looks fun?
Relax. Relax, comma. Marcy, we've dealt with the goblins many times before. Yeah!
That's some good bit of exposition there. You have a little bit of a point of reference now.
Yes.
As far as backstory on these characters go. Oh yeah, they go and hunt down goblins.
Right.
Many times.
What would be really good is if more people do what was done in I think it's the original Avengers movie, when Black Widow and Hawkeye were getting ready to face off and they go, oh, it's Budapest all over again. No, Budapest was your fault. So this was good, but things like that where you call back a specific instance where they name something by name and then they go back and turn it on the other person or something, or like, it's like that cave of Ontarius. Oh yeah, well, that was a unique time. That was a one-time thing, or I was sick, that kind of thing. That's even better than this.
That's even better than this.
But this is still good. Yeah, that was the last time they stole from us. I see a book. That's got to be a save point. Please be a save point. Okay,
yeah,
first off, do I wish to learn more about the controls? I do not.
Nah, we don't need to.
I am good.
Yeah, we got this.
Okay. So first off, let's fix this horse shit right here.
Right. Always dash, because that's what we do. And the sinking.
Thank you. Which we will try to remember, people, to do this all the time.
Right.
Because new monitor. All right. Always dash on. Command remember on. Battle camera. Text font.
Text font E. What?
We get two choices. All right, we're gonna go with fair play then.
Fair play.
Full screen, animated tiles, right, and right. Okay, let's save.
Cool.
And we can't just save, so that tells me this is probably... Yay! So happy it's a save point that's not a crystal.
So happy that we can recover our HP and MP at the save point.
True story.
Maybe.
True story.
Did say sleep, so maybe so.
Yeah. Alright, so... Developer, if this right here is explained in the controls tutorial that we just skipped, skip this bit of feedback. I have no idea what this is. I want to know what this is. Otherwise, it doesn't belong there. If you've explained it, forget it. You've explained it and I skipped it. That's on me. Alright. Move. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let's look at some skills. Alright. Leap attack and haste. Okay, cool. He's a spell sword.
Hey.
Alright. Oh, he has extra things. Hold on. Spell swords. Scrolls. Evolved DNA. Nice.
Wow.
Smite. Cure. Okay. So do I actually have to equip the skills? Nope. Okay, they're already equipped. Okay, cool.
So perhaps those little icon pictures represent their class.
Probably, but why are they there? Does
Yeah.
it need to be there? And if it does, get better res. I know that this is a beta and all that, but for your final version, for your gold, just get better res versions of the sword, the book, and the wand. I'm not going to harp on it, but just, little things like that are distracting. All right.
Unless you have a job system, you truly don't need those icons there.
Right.
Because Jaden will always be a spell sword.
Right. And I don't necessarily see a job system, but we'll see.
We'll see. This is early days yet,
Right.
so.
So let's go kick some goblin ass.
Yeah.
All right, let's go kick the stretchy goblins.
We're gonna beat you senseless.
There we go. I like it. First off, I like the fact that we're not looking at chibi people. That's cool.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
And a different goblin graphic than what we usually see. No problem with default, but it's nice to see something fresh. Also a CTB meter.
Yay! I like those. You can use strategy.
Yes. I don't feel like I'm racing against time like active battle time, which I can't stand. All right, let's beat this guy's ass. Smurp.
Ooh, 67 points of damage.
Ooh. All right, what is her skill? Smite and cure. Let's
Must
smite.
be a bit of a paladin.
Yeah. Let's see some smiting here, right?
Because white mage doesn't have smite.
Right.
Wow.
She might just be a mage in general. Remember, Ellie from Xenogears could both attack and heal.
Oh, that's right. That was in the long ago times.
Yeah.
I don't remember much.
Flame and absorption shell. Let's see what happens, right?
Cool.
Cool. I actually feel like a bit of a badass. Pretty nice.
Nice short battle. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a very good introductory battle there.
Yes.
Ooh, junky miscellaneous. Are we going to have a crafting system?
I hope so.
Ooh, that would be cool. Ah! Ooh! Nicely done!
Yeah, that was very good. And now
Very nicely done.
we're being forced to go the other way. That's cool. If you're going to force us in order to teach us and get us used to your system, that's how you do it.
Yes.
However, since we're here to critique, it would
Yes.
be even cooler if something environmental happened instead of a dude go fence and then go back in position. So either environmental or have the dude go fence and then start to mock incessantly.
Oh, fence and mock incessantly. I like that.
You like that one?
That is in keeping with a goblin.
Yes. So that way you're not having to go fence and then he's back in position where you know you're going to fight him later. That's just the difference between good and great. All right, let's smack some ass.
Yeah.
I meant to hit skill. Oh well, that's fine. We'll look at leap skill later. Oh,
Wow.
balls were busted. Balls were busted hard. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get some cure on here.
Yes.
There we go. Let's see how much damage he can do. Not much. Okay, so it's definitely a spell sword, a general mage, a holy mage, and then a dark mage, an element mage.
Yes.
All right.
You know, that's a pretty good party config.
That really is. That is. I like it. All right, and we will heal Buster Keaton over here. If it lets me. There we go. And let's guard, because I want to see what leap attack looks like.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. Oh, and it heals a little bit too.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Very
and
nice.
You can tell whose turn it is in the little gray square by their heads.
Yeah. Alright, ugly faces. It's time to hand over the relic.
Meow. Please cooperate. It doesn't have to end with violence. Yeah, it does.
Was Okay, but the sprite timing, it looked like the rat came out of nowhere and just dipped him on the ass.
Yes!
Oh, man. Alright. Did they just throw a rock at us?
Violence it is, then.
Charge! Oh, you gonna get your ass whooping.
Ah!
Very
the
nice.
boss, yes.
Alright, let's get rid of the small fry. Because that's what we do.
Yes.
Goblin punch!
Ooh! Wow. Yeah.
Alright, so now we got dude over here gonna do this number and finish this motherfucker off.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen here. Good, dead.
Yay!
So, I mean, it's a typical first boss strategy where you have your boss with 2 minions.
Uh-huh.
You take out the minions and you take out the boss. Nothing really surprising. But that's okay, because you're gearing us up for the rest of the game.
I view these as tutorial battles.
Yeah.
So, I want it to be simplistic.
Right. And if you throw a twist at us, that's great. You'll surprise us, and that's wonderful. But if it never is anything more than this, developer, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, let's hurt some shit.
Leap attack. Pretty good.
Yep.
It's like, what, 1/4 of his HP?
Yeah.
I think that was 1/4, yeah.
About, yeah. We can even do some smiting now.
Let's do some smiteth.
Yeah.
I smiteth you!
That's
Aha!
a good hit. A devastating blow.
I shall attack you
And I
with
did
my
it.
codpiece.
Very good. I heard that, honey. Piece of cake.
I want to pet the little rat.
I know, it's
so cute. Uh-huh. Because we're going to get the treasure!
Yep, because we have no other goodies, so we're going to get the treasure. Here we go. Treasure, 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 and more treasure.
Ah, the sanctuary relic.
Huh, you got a new piece of equipment. So let's learn about equipment. Let's do it.
Sure.
Very nice. This is what we missed earlier when we skipped the controls tutorial. Thank you for doing something other than just shoot text at us.
Yeah.
By the way, I love this font so much, I would actually recommend this being your default font for the game. Fair play. This is really attractive.
It's a good font. Very easy to read.
Yes. The equipment is the gear the characters are using. Equipment can be gained by looting enemies in battle, finding them in treasure chests, or buying them from a shop. The gear affects the character's attributes. Alright, immunity to ailments. To manage equipment, go to the gear menu, right, 3 options. Equip, clear, and up and finish. Okay.
Okay. Can we go home now?
Meow. Yeah, let's head back to Sanctuary. Cool. So let's take a look at our gear.
Yeah. We need a bony sword.
Bony sword. Sanctuary relic. Yeah, let's put it on the main, right?
Right.
That's what we do. We are trope. So let's see how this works. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Sleep. Ah, cool. Okay, good. Quick bit. Don't want to go too deep into dissertations, but Having it be like this is fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the Final Fantasy X way of you touch the save point and you're fully healed. I'm okay with you use an item and you're healed. Both of those are good. Both of those are good. So, well done. Let's save. And I'm also okay with save points that don't heal at all, by the way, as long as there's ample ways to heal. Like refresher points and stuff like that. Oh, look, another one. Just kind of doing its thing.
Ah, because there's enemies there.
Yeah, very nice.
We actually have to exit the dungeon now.
See, that's cool, too.
That is cool, actually.
Yeah, I don't mind backtracking if I didn't trek in.
Yes.
So, good job. Oh, it's going to be a cutscene, okay. And the bridge is going to fall. Guys, what was that? It was the bridge falling.
I hope we don't have to find out.
And there's the bridge, yep.
Whoa. That's like an orc.
And, oh! Red took it in the face! Or Jaden took it in the face.
Jaden! Thank you.
Where am I? I've never seen this part of the underworld. Huh. Where's that light coming from? It doesn't look like magicka. And there is that weird-ass shit. Hey, was it you who threw that boulder at me? Throwing and stealing things. That's all you goblins are good for. Hey. Is that goblin chasing something? It looks strange. Like the droid from the prologue.
Yeah.
Which is cool, if it is that.
Yeah, it would be cool.
I wonder if that light is where the goblins originate from. We'll definitely have to come back here and explore. But first I have to find a way back to Sanctuary. Alright, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna go north, I have a theory. Yeah, okay. Right.
Okay.
I would love to see a game that has an option like this. Like Nier Automata. I go through that door and the game just ends. And then I'm brought back to the title screen where I'm brought back to my last save. I would like to see more games, it's just my personal opinion, where consequences like this, instead of being blocked off, that's fine, but the game ends. Because you're not prepared. You walk into an area and you're utterly destroyed, or he becomes one with the universe, or just he was never heard from again. I would actually like to see that. What are your thoughts, Teal?
That's a good option. But you know what I was thinking?
What?
I was thinking that it would take you to what I call a small branching path where you are brought to another world or you're looking at the final dungeon. And you can't go any further because you're on a balcony or you're on a floating rock or something. And you're like, oh, wow, okay. But you can't go anywhere after that. And it gives you a little treasure chest, and then you backtrack.
I love that idea just as much. Because both of those, this right here, that's not a choice. What Teal's talking about is the illusion of choice, which is what you want to give your players. All right, let's go. Well, that was cute.
It is cute. Hop. Hop.
Now I got you. You look way smaller up close. Perhaps I mistook you for someone else. Jaden looks like he has to take a shit.
Yeah, he does. He's biting his lip and everything. Whoa.
That's it. You were really after another fucking rock.
Yeah. Another rock, man.
Oh, you goddamn rock bitch. Quit throwing rocks at me. I'm gonna fuck you up. Dude, why do the goblins not have rock throw as an attack? And it has to go nya 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 each time. Oh wow, that was kind of horrible.
Yeah, a rock throwing skill, absolutely.
That'd be great. Plus, I'm hasted, and he attacked twice.
How is that possible if I'm hasted?
Yeah, figure out your agility, man. If you're going to use CTB, agility is king. It's the most important attribute, straight up, period. So balance your agilities better. Wow, I miss. Mm-hmm. Good thing I'm only taking 8 points of damage, right?
Odd, yeah.
A goblin punch!
Very, very odd. Why does he keep missing?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not actually gonna use leap attack. I want to be an obstinate motherfucker and prove a damn point.
Okay.
There we go. Seriously.
That battle didn't go well.
A little bit of balancing needs to be done.
Yeah.
You need to balance your enemy's agility a little better, and I shouldn't be missing anything in the start of the game. Maybe one attack out of like 10.
One attack out of 10 I could see, but
yeah.
Wow. Not a whole lot. There goes the robot.
Yep. What is that?
Whoa, that robot. Voice. Well, no. Get the treasure first. Right. Rescue that treasure.
That treasure needs to be rescued. The tonic.
We get some gin, too.
Yeah, right. Ooh, I want some gin and tonic later. Fire pit.
And physical?
Locked.
Okay.
Oh, cool. So basically, this dungeon is turned into a solo dungeon, and I'm about to get jumped by 2 people. I'll have to use a tonic. Probably. That I just got. I do wonder how much more difficult it would be if I hadn't put the relic on him, but instead put it on someone else.
Ooh, do you know how much that would have sucked?
No, that sucked. That right there sucked. I missed on my special. You're losing me, developer. You had me, and now you're losing me. And now I'm stunned? Oh yeah, you're losing me. So, if I keep getting stunned and my ass kicked, I'm going to get caught up in that cycle of healing, getting beat up, healing, getting beat up. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
I think we're already there.
Well, we got another leap.
Okay.
Here's your chance, Jaden. Show us what you got.
Okay.
Yep.
That wasn't cool.
No, that wasn't okay.
Deus Ex Machina, man.
Yeah, right?
You know, it sounds painful.
It really does. It really, really does.
I like that.
Yeah.
A little bit of realism.
And Jaden's stunned again. Why are we getting stunned in the first dungeon, especially when we're by ourselves?
I was going to bring that point up. I'm glad you went there, Steel, because I have always said, do not throw status elements at us unless we have the curative items first.
Right.
And an advanced status element like stun, slow, and stop should never be in your first or second dungeons.
Right. Wait a while before the player can get debilitated until they can't act.
I always recommend, if you're going to have status elements, starting with your second dungeon, poison, blind, and silence.
Yeah.
And if you're going to have
it in your first dungeon, like we do in Rosenhearts, have the items immediately available.
Yep.
From the get-go. All right, here we go. And have an abundance of them. Here we go.
Oh, the little thing's tied up.
There you are. Did you get stuck?
Aw.
I didn't think the goblins were smart enough to set up traps.
Wow, I guess it is.
What did this poor fellow ever do to you? He doesn't even look eatable. Edible.
Who needs stairs when one can just leap off the cliff?
Ambassadors of the Stairless. Aha!
Lucky punch.
Goblin punch! And now my greatest attack! And it hits. Yay! I'm so happy. Let me untie you.
It kicks him in the nuts and runs off.
There we go.
Electrocuted him.
Hey, you just shocked my brain. Oh, what kind of thank you is that?
What did I say? Woohoo! I called it!
Okay. And he's gonna attack that dick. That asshole. Yeah, Nah.
Jolt.
Okay, I kind of think I know where this is going, but I have an idea on how this could be just ridiculous. He's gonna jolt me until I'm gone. Okay, maybe not. Alright. You might surprise me, game developer. Alright, I'm actually impressed. Okay, that's what I thought was going to happen no matter what.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
What's happening?
Yeah.
No, you've ruined everything. That magic was not meant for you. Now my powers lie inside your hands, young boy. You want to bring me back to life. Scary, scary, scary.
Whoa.
That's cool.
That was amazing storytelling right
Yes. There. Guys, what was that?
I hope we don't have to find out.
Marcy? Ren? Can you hear me? What did that thing do to me? He's going to throw a boulder at me again. I better get out of the way. Kind of casual like.
Yeah.
Burp.
Ooh.
And walks off. Oh, I guess I failed. I'll go home now.
Jaden, how you managed to dodge that?
Man, I thought you were lost for a second. Didn't you see what just happened? Time froze or something. Time froze.
Yeah, it froze.
Yeah. The first time he did hit me, and I fell down and saw a weird light. Also saved a funny looking creature from the goblins down there. But he did something to me. He sent me back here. The first time he hit you?
Jaden, you were just shocked.
Yeah, man, that story sounds cool and all, but it makes no sense.
Let's head back home. I think we all need some sleep before school tomorrow.
Complete no sell your friend. Complete no sell your friend. Am I loosing it? Alright, so
Wow.
here's what I thought was going to happen. Mm-hmm. And you may want to consider this developer. I thought the droid was going to beat me. Mm-hmm. And when he beat me, I was going to get the data download.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. And I actually think instead of having a drawn-out battle where I beat the crap out of the thing, because it didn't seem necessary,
Yeah.
I think it should literally be the droid shocks Jaden.
Yeah.
You go into the battle engine. The first time Jaden hits it, it causes the data transfer.
Yeah.
Just right then and there. The first hit. Don't bring it down to zero. Don't have this protracted battle where the player might be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just going to slam the attack button or leap attack. Just Jaden hits it once, and it causes that cool thing to happen.
Yeah.
And then the story continues. And it just shows that it was a happenstance moment where Jaden encountered the droid, shouldn't have, hit the droid, and then the droid went, and then did all that thing.
Yes.
With the Overlord.
Actually, I agree with you there. I was going to suggest a scripted battle.
Okay.
A 2-round or 3-round scripted battle.
Right.
But your way is actually better.
Okay.
It is better.
Thank you. Yeah, because that way it's just jostle, boom.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, we're back at our sanctuary place.
Very pretty.
Isn't that neat? Wow.
It is very nice.
I love the use of lighting,
yes,
too.
And your particle effects are good.
Good old sanctuary. And old man.
Jaden, Marcy, and Red, you disappoint me once again.
Oh, boy.
It is Professor Stuffinpants.
Yep.
Mr. Amberward. Greatest name ever.
I tried to advise them not to go. Okay,
Yet
Hermione.
you joined them out in the underworld. You know very well it's forbidden for minors, but not minors.
Yes.
With an E. But Mr. Amberward, the goblins stole from us. And how could they steal from you in the first place? Because you were out in the underworld.
He's got a point.
The only place for us magicians is here in Sanctuary. I will have your parents notified about this trespassing. It's not trespassing.
It's not trespassing.
It's, what do you call it when you go out there and you shouldn't, being stupid? It's just not trespassing. Trespassing is going into a place you shouldn't be. They're going out where they shouldn't be.
Running off?
Yeah.
Running
off, running away.
Yeah.
Gallivanting.
Something.
Yeah, it's not trespassing.
Oh, boy.
And tomorrow after school, I want you all in my office. Now, off with you.
Oh, he's mad. Oh, yeah, he's angry. Trudge.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Walk off slow, walk off
Yep.
slow, walk off slow.
Good night, Jaden. Trudge.
Yeah. The trudge of shame. Jaden, I am the last magician alive who lived in a time where we roamed the surface of this planet. But there's a reason we live down here now.
History lesson.
This is our sanctuary. This is our destiny. This is called telling you stuff and info dumping your brains out. Yeah, I make that comment because that's what that was. Instead of saying, I am the last guy alive who this and that, say, more fluidly. I survived as long as I survived to see our people from the surface to the underworld because I didn't take chances.
There we go.
Stuff like that.
Yes. Look, here's Mom. I just received a hologram from Mr. Amberward. Why am I not surprised?
Dude, Mom's hot. Like MILF hot.
Yeah.
It was just some harmless exploration in the underworld.
That's what your dad used to say as well. And he was a fully grown magician. It didn't help him in the end.
Don't bring Dad into this. He was an explorer, just like me. He wanted to find something beyond the underworld.
There is nothing to find except rocks in those tunnels.
Ooh, I'm putting him in his place.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm not talking about the underworld. I want to see the surface. So, I have not figured out yet why it is that every time you spell want, there's an apostrophe. That is the most interesting typo I think we have ever seen in any of these videos.
It's a very consistent typo.
Yeah, you're consistent.
Oh, she's angry now. Never mention that word in our home again. Most of our people died on the surface as they tried to find a safe place for us to stay. You are the third generation to be born in Sanctuary, and here you will live. Don't risk all of our lives by making contact to whatever evil lurks above us.
So 2 things here. First off, third generation, no, that's your that's info dumpish. Instead say, we've been here since your grandparents' time. Second, Mr. Amberweed's fucking old.
Yeah, he is.
If he was on the surface when your boy's grandparents were still here,
Yeah.
damn.
He's old like Dumbledore.
Right?
There's nothing to say. He's going to the bathroom again.
Yeah. Oh, Miralax.
Oh, and Jaden, I hope we don't need to have this talk again. I'm not talking.
Wow, that's not talk at all.
He is definitely not going to listen to me.
All right, Mom.
Well, time to get out the Switch.
Yeah.
Because Mom is nuts.
Yeah, so basically, yes. That was my criticism of Mom. A parent rips into their children verbally for one of two reasons. Either they're abusive or they truly love their child and they're just really concerned. I think you're going for the latter, where Mom is just really concerned. She doesn't want to see what happened to her husband happen to her son, but she literally did not let up. And it could be just a simple moment of, I don't want to see you like your father.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you turned to stone or impaled on a rock or whatever horrible demise father met with.
Mm-hmm.
And then the player at that point knows, okay, Mom really loves Jaden.
Yeah.
She just is at her wits' end on how to deal with a kid who won't stay in the safe zone.
Right. And that would be a much better way to present Mom.
Right.
We save.
We want to save. Write down the progress on the Sapphire. Sapphire 2.
There we go.
Yes. Let's go talk to sister.
Yeah, must be sister.
My sister always looks so innocent when she sleep. I'm going to go to her vanity and her dresser and her bookcase.
There's nothing described.
No descriptions, nothing.
I like it when things are described.
Yeah.
It just adds more life and believability to the world.
It does, especially as we've mentioned 2D worlds like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now you set the precedent, developer, so I'm not going to bother exploring anything else.
Right.
I'm not going to try.
Right. Plus, also, again, we're talking about no choice versus illusion of choice. I select no, I back out of my room. I go in here. I should at least be able to look around my room. This is... Little things like this make me feel like my decisions don't matter. I wonder if I will ever find out what happened today. Was it even real? Look. Look for the light! The light that will change your destiny! What?
I love how we're being contacted by the evil one.
Yeah.
And being guided by the evil one.
Right? Who are you? Done. It's fucking Marvin the Martian, man!
I am your son. Luke, I am your father.
Hey, look, he sleeps above the covers with his feet at the pillow, just like I do. What a horrible nightmare I had.
Yeah, seriously, you're linked to an evil entity.
I'm getting late to school. Oh, go to Sanctuary Academy. Nope. And...
No,
nope.
There's no point.
Yeah, there's no point. I will never check another thing again.
Never, ever.
But I will do this. Also, why did Marvin the Martian say find the light of your destiny when the original thing was find a way to bring me back to life?
Yeah.
Seriously.
There's a bait and switch there, some kind of switcheroo going on.
Yeah.
Bait and switch is not the right word. Oh,
Yeah.
The right word is you're switching
Yeah.
objectives, characterizations.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's... if I'm going to be the evil overlord and I'm going to try to get the hapless hero to work for me, I'm going to be a little bit smoother than that.
Very.
Something.
Very smooth. You look pale. Perhaps you've learned not to run around late in the night.
Hi, Mom. You're a bitch.
Wow, Mom, you're just an... Urgh. Yeah, I have nothing to say. That is really uncool. Come on, Mom. Really?
Mom's a bitch.
I know that Mom could be much better than that.
Yep.
Unless you truly, truly want your mom to be an abusive person.
Yeah. Hey, Jaden. I hope you don't make a bad influence on Marcy. I was told by Mr. Amberweave that you were out in the underworld again. Anyways, tell your mom to get down here if she needs more food or supplies. What an asshole. Okay. Hey, it's Linky. There's not much of a variation food vice. I don't know what I just
I
read.
don't know. What are you trying to... There is not much of a variation in food vice.
But the magic seed makes wonder? Okay, if
I don't really
developer,
know what to say.
this is your chance. Let us know if English is not your first language. If that's the case, we'll go a little easier on you, and we'll highly recommend a good translator.
Right.
If
A translator it will be invaluable to getting this game up to speed.
right, if English is your first language,
Right.
shame on you. You are currently butchering it. Magic seeds. Okay, cool. I like that I can explore. This is making me happy.
I like the construction of this maps of these world. I can't say it enough. Just using these elements, wow, it is. Teal is impressed
Steele wants to know why the teddy bear is moving by itself.
because she's levitating it.
Really? Is this Wingardium Leviosa kind of thing? Oh.
Okay, see, teddy bear. Yes.
Yes, we will, but honestly, because this just looks like lazy spriting, have her and the teddy bear sparkle some with those particle effects you like to use so much.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it on us. Like, that kind of shit.
There we go. And now you can get the treasure chest. That is clever.
Very well done.
Good job there.
Whee!
I like that. We got money.
Yay!
I like money.
I like money. Oh, look, it's a statue. I didn't know anything. Oh, it's
statues.
another Linky. I was told to guard this passage, excuse me. Let the grown-ups deal with the underworld.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, it's a little girl with a beret. I don't want to get too philosophical, but this has always bothered me. To live a life as a magician, sealed under earth in total darkness. Or if they even exist, a life as a powerless common, but with a free life on the surface? What do you think the optimal life is? A magician on the surface. You silly! You know that's not an option. Our folks are not wanted in the world of the commons. Okay.
I'm actually at a bit of an impasse now. I thought from your world building, from your exposition earlier with Amberweed and Mom, that some disaster occurred on the surface and that's why magicians were living underground.
Yeah.
If it's the result of some kind of war or segregation or something, then how it's presented by Amberweed and Mom is not correct.
Yeah.
Unless I was off base. Did you think it was...
I thought that something bad had happened on the surface that drove all people underground.
Yeah, and they just happened to be magicians.
Yeah.
They develop magical powers because of magicka. That's weird. So yeah, you're going to have to look at your world building now.
Yeah. Because now you've got a big problem.
Exactly. And it's a girl, Linky.
I had a long talk with Rin yesterday. I hope your mom did the same with you.
Dude, Ren's mom got it going on.
Wow, Rin's mom is hot. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to say that.
Oh, I thought we good. Go here. Ain't getting locked. Okay, cool. I can cope with that. I love that. I love that so much. I don't know why. I love that. Do you love that?
Because we love Mrs. Weasley.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is neat.
See, we don't have
It's
enough
these
of
little things like this.
and we don't see a lot of that in the games we do.
Yeah.
It's just, oh, good job.
And you notice the fire?
Yeah.
It's a stationary fireball.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a flame built of wood.
Right.
This is very well done. I like these little things.
Yeah. I'm seriously, man. This was good. This was good. Developers, this was good.
Doing dishes with Magicka is always fun. Absolutely.
The only thing is, when you're talking to her, pause the animation of the dishes happening.
Yes.
That's a little switch for text to pause events. But that's it, literally. Other than that, great job. Let's see what Sleepyhead's over here doing. Wake him up.
Yes, wake him up. No, you kicked him!
That is the girl.
Have you done your chores today?
No, Mom. I was about to get started.
Oh, he's washing. Oh, and he's grumbling. Oh yeah, grumble, grumble. He has to wash his clothes.
You have no idea how good I was sleeping. Wow, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. See, more of that everywhere.
This just breathes so much life and believability in your world.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's Marcy and Ren. We'll skip them for
we'll
now.
get to them in a bit. Aww.
When I get older and evolve my magicka, I hope to get to breathe underwater just like these fishes.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Uh-huh. He's a boy and he has a dream.
Yes, he does.
I think that's pretty much it. I know there's a couple places here. You want to see this one? Locked. Okay. Oh shit. What is this person? Oh, Jaden, you can't continue roaming around in these tunnels. You will find nothing but darkness.
Okay.
Sure.
Ooh.
We'll take out his sorcerer next to... Oh, he's playing a game.
They're playing a game.
Awesome. Linky's playing Linky. We're in the middle of a game right now. I love it. I love it. I don't care if it's wizard chess or not.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Oh, a shop. With a blue flame.
Ooh. Sorry, we don't sell anything too much. I guess, what is this, an adult clothing store?
We're going to exit now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're going to talk to Baldy first.
Shouldn't you be at the Academia?
Yeah, we
That's
should.
not how you spell it. Academia is the group, the social grouping of academics.
Yeah.
Academy is a place where you learn. Unless you want to somehow change common parlance and get your players to accept it. Good luck with that. Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop. Is that amberweed? That is amberweed.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid him.
Yeah.
You gotta go up?
Yeah.
Oh, that must be where, well, that could be where
you know
the
what?
school is.
Fark it.
What?
The magical well contains the last magical left on our planet. I wonder what other secrets it contains. It's a crystal. It's not a well.
Yeah. Crystal.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk to... Let's go here. Nope, it's locked. All right, let's talk to Tweedledee and Tweedlestupid.
Yeah. Morning, Jaden. So how did your mom take it?
Oh my god, must avoid joke, must avoid joke, must avoid joke.
She beat the shit out of me.
Like you could expect. Metamucil. Yeah, I actually had a long talk as well. It was too much for my brain, man.
I wish my mom talked to me. Man. Oh, history test. Oh my.
It's the GOAT.
Uh-oh.
History test. I totally forgot about that. I was up almost all night trying to remember all those dates and names, but all I remember was that beautiful girl I dreamt of.
Dreaming of girls and forgetting to study at all. So typical of the both of you.
Alright, so it is Harry, Ron, and Hermione,
yeah,
basically.
It is. Well, I wish both of you the best of luck.
And then she noodle arms right
yeah,
off.
because she studied.
Let's just go in and get this over with. And we now have... Oh, okay. Went inside. Yeah,
No,
why not?
wait a minute. What's at the waterfall though?
A waterfall?
Up. That okay? Go across that bridge.
got it,
go down.
okay.
Go up. I want to know what's there.
Another Linky. I wonder if there's any way to control how your DNA evolves your magicka. Mr. Amberweed is old and wise. Perhaps he knows the answer. The Sanctuary Authority Department. Oh, it's the what is it? It's the Ministry of Magic.
Yes, it is.
You realize it's impossible now for Teal and I not to equate anything here to Harry Potter.
Yep. We just went to the ministry.
We did. We're gonna go talk to Phileas Fudge.
Oh, look how cool this map is.
Many important decision regarding the magician community is being made in here. It's a bunch of Linkies.
That's the Wizengamot.
It's the... I'm gonna go read Harry Potter now. Ain't.
This library holds all the history in humankind.
Alright. Can I read any of it?
No. Remember, the precedent has been set.
True story.
There are no descriptors.
Right.
Lost opportunity.
Lost.
I want to expand my cave, but they won't give me a building permit. Okay. Can't go there. Got it. I'm worried about my child. She isn't showing any signs of being a magician, but all her friends her age do. I think she needs some kind of health check. No, she's a muggle. My mom wants doctor to take a look on me, but I feel just fine.
What's the term for a muggle who comes from a magical line?
Squib.
Squib. She's a squib.
She's a squib.
Squib. People are going to be like, oh god, this is a Studio Blue Harry Potter stream.
I can't help you unless you book an appointment.
No matter where you go, whether it's another
no
planet.
Exceptions.
Doesn't matter. Underground, another universe.
Mm-hmm.
Bureaucracy is bureaucracy.
Yes.
I'm reporting my neighbor. I think he's doing some of that illegal dark magic. It is fucking Harry Potter. We're making these jokes, and yet this shit happens.
And you are... Oh. I'm busy mapping out the underworld.
The High Chancellor's chair of authority.
Yes, it is.
A magical seal. Cool. Can I go in here? Is this where they have the trials? Is this where we can find Barty Crouch Jr.? I love David Tennant. No? Okay, fine.
Nope.
Okay.
You're not allowed to go in there.
Because I'm a minor.
Yeah.
With an E. Move, Linky. Move, 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 move. Move! Move. Move, and if you go down, I'm going to hate you and the developer forever. Alright, fine. Alright, here we go. Ta-da! Take a test.
Take a test.
Take a damn test.
Oh boy.
Tyler, take the goat.
Is it a goat or an owl?
Right? It's a newt.
Oh, it's the newt. That's right. You're taking your newts.
Could everybody take your seats? I'm in the back.
Yeah.
I'm in the back of the class.
Yes, you are.
Start test, yes.
Uh-huh.
Alright, throw me into this shit.
Don't worry. This test won't decide our future. It's just history. She read the entire book.
Our future's already decided if we keep hiding under rocks.
Oh boy, he's not bitter.
Speaking of the future, what are you up to tonight? Ooh.
Ooh! We are not going out in the underworld again.
I wasn't thinking about that. Marcy is kind of cute.
My dad would kill me.
Your dad would kill me if he knew what I wanted to do. Only if he finds out.
Yeah!
I want to show you something. And good night, everybody. That light I saw yesterday, I'm sure it leads to something out of the ordinary.
Jaden, stop. You were with us all the time. Listen up, everybody. This test you're about to oppose is essential knowledge for every magician.
I love this developer. This developer chooses words that just pick a damn word, right? Well, yes, I'm going to go down to the garage and start up my supposition. All right.
It tells us about our origins and why we live here in Sanctuary.
I might actually like this.
I want you to think about your answers carefully. Nobody leaves the class before the class is scheduled, and I will go through the answers with each one of you directly afterwards. It's McGonagall. Oh my god.
Seriously. Weasley?
Yeah. Where's Neville? Oh my god, where's Neville?
Mr. Longbottom.
Hey, I see Ren.
I do.
Question 1. When was Magica first discovered? I don't know. I forgot this one. 90 years or something?
Sure, 92, because I had a 92
no
Geostorm.
idea. Yeah.
I had a 92 Geostorm, so.
Why did some humans mutate to magicians and not at all?
And others not at all.
I'm not sure about this one. Could I have something to do with it when they're eating?
They didn't have a Magica gene because, you know, eugenics, right?
Yeah.
That's how we get Voldemort.
Why was magicians banned to use their Magica?
Voldemort.
What are these questions? How should I know? The Commons got jealous or something? I love it. Yeah. There we go.
Yep, that's what we were hoping for. Good, good, good. Now you're gonna go cheat off of Marcy, right?
Uh-huh. Hey.
Yup.
Uh-huh. You know, the evil guy is encouraging you to cheat.
Yeah.
I love it. This is awesome.
Good. Oh. Yeah. Okay, huh?
Okay.
Definitely an emotional disconnect between mother and son.
God, is there ever?
Regardless of what you do and do not do with your character's developer, you have established an emotional disconnect between mom and son. Where mother is connected emotionally to the daughter, but not to the son.
Yeah, there's just... Did you really intend that to happen?
Yeah.
Is that intentional?
If it was, that's great. Obviously, make the mom less verbally abusive.
Yeah.
But
otherwise, you're going to need to change mom's dialogue completely.
yeah, if there is a history there where the son was maybe really close or maybe looks too much like the father, I mean, that can happen.
Well, yeah, but still, there needs to be some explanation there. Mom needs to say, he looks so much like you, Charles.
Right.
There's a lot that you really need to fill in on this.
There is.
I am not satisfied with how you've presented the relationship between Jaden and his mom.
Agreed. Okay, all night to study. Yay.
Okay.
Study. No.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I wonder what happened if I would have said no. I wonder if it would have been that no choice or illusion of choice kind of thing. The story of magicians. Oh, now we're actually going to get it. Yay. Humans, for centuries, these fascinating creatures have roamed the sea and the land we know of as Alvectora. They evolved during this time, they demanded more, and became a strain for every other living being on this planet. Humans became so superior that the only real threat they had were themselves. True so far.
Wow.
That is what became of Alvectora when the human dynasty came to an end. And I am getting like a hardcore Wizards flashback.
Wow. Yeah.
The planet became a lifeless shell of its former self.
Take heed, climate change deniers.
And suddenly we become a political stance. The resources... Oh!
93 years ago. The beginning started when humans found a resource in Fala, a copper mine 93 years ago. The resource is Magica. Okay. 93.
Magitech revolution. Okay. All right. Mass production, new technologies, and a higher quality of life. So we're basically... Interesting. Okay.
Cetra.
A new empire emerged. Okay. Expand to other realms, as they wanted to claim every bit of When you say realms, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you
if
mean
you
by
mean
realms?
Other continents, that's one thing. If you're talking about other
countries, kingdoms,
realities,
but realms, I don't know what you mean by
yeah, don't use the word realms. Just say other countries
or whatever it is
Right.
you're trying to convey.
Right.
Here.
And the master behind these orders was the greedy Emperor Cathal. Now loading. Okay. And
Whoa!
and then it happens. And then that happens.
Okay, we just found
Well,
some tile set.
yeah. So you know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
I want to say that the premise of your story is really good. You're combining a lot of good elements together, and I like it. Obviously, I mean, we're giving you the benefit of the doubt that you're going to need a translator. So go for that. You know, get one. Get someone to help you with the English and the grammar. Because, we make jokes and we make fun when we do our Let's Plays. But the reality is, when you get down to it, incorrect word choice can make all the difference. And when you're translating from one language in the next, that is very difficult as word choice.
Yes, it is.
You know, your automatic translators, they don't really do the right job. No. So, you know, that's the first thing. Get someone who can help you put this in the English language, because I love the premise.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
The time stop, going back, having us get the world history through him studying for a history test. These are very good things and very good ways to do this. I think I have to agree with Teal. My biggest issue is how you're presenting the relationships, especially the relationship with the mother.
Yeah.
And I know we're harping on a point. People are going to go, oh God, Steele and Teal are harping. But the truth is that sets a stage. That sets an emotional journey. One of the things that made Chrono Trigger so much fun was that Chrono had a standard, positive, yet slightly naggy relationship with his mother.
Yes.
She would get him out of bed because he would sleep late. Mm-hmm. But she genuinely cares about him. She asked Luca where Chrono was when Chrono was, spoiler alert, dead for that short period of time. Things like that. Parent-child relationships, especially if you're playing a teenager character, are complex. Teenagers are emotional bundles of all kinds of bullshit. But a good parent loves their child and is harsh because they care about them.
Yeah.
So you want to convey that. Not she's playing favorites to the daughter.
Right, which is what's kind of happening now.
Right.
Actually.
If you're trying to tell a story of a person who's been emotionally disconnected and is slightly uncared about by her mother, like Matilda, that's fine. But that's a different kind of darker story than just he's a teenager and we're focusing on the journey. So I think the point of all that is decide what type of story you're telling. Are you telling the story about Jaden and his sudden explosion of power that he gets through happenstance and how he's going to reshape the world? Or is it about the relationship that he has with certain people?
Yeah.
You know, I think you're going for the first, not the second. So make the relationships a little bit more easier for the player to understand, and then have the conflict of the story make them complicated.
I would caution you to keep it simple, though, because if you're trying to tell the story of how this dark dictator guy is attempting to control Jaden, and Jaden eventually overcomes him and takes the power for himself, that's a positive outcome, by the way.
Yeah.
Then you don't need to just go off in different directions of telling the story of his relationship with his mom and his parents and his friends and his instructor. Honestly, you're going to need to focus on one thing and keep it there. I mean, I don't know where this is going with the evil dude and Jaden. We haven't progressed far enough in the game for that.
Right.
But what I'm thinking, what I see happening is that this unredeemable, so far, evil guy is attempting to regain his power through Jaden's body.
Right. After an accident that transferred his power and thus his genetic consciousness into Jaden.
So that in itself, you could go in several different directions with that story. Are you going to redeem this evil guy? Are you going to have Jaden overcome this evil guy and take the power? Or are you going to have Jaden just destroy all of it and he ends up a normal guy after all, without any magic whatsoever?
And most importantly, are you going to give the player that choice or not? If you're going to give the player the choice as to what Jaden does at that critical final moment, whether he redeems the villain, kills the villain, becomes the villain, destroys all Magicka, stops nuclear war, whatever. I mean, millions of choices. If you're going to give the player that final critical moment's choice, then you need to establish, like we said, the illusion of choice throughout the whole game.
Yes.
And have us not be turned away from the light room. Have us not be turned away from exploring our bedroom.
Thank you.
Even if it doesn't affect the final outcome and it just branches us off to the side, like Teal said, and then back onto your main critical path. Illusion of choice is so very important in general, but especially if the final choice matters.
Yeah.
So,
and we did point out to you earlier on in this critique that you do need to put a lot more thought into your world building.
yes.
Because there's just not enough backstory here.
So you're saying that from the moment the game begins to here, when we're getting our history lesson, there needs to be more clarity of the backstory.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I agree completely.
Yeah.
And I think part of it's word choice and phrasing choice that's being used. Like, for example, third generation. Amberweed was on the surface. We now know he's over 93 years old. That kind of thing. So it's taking what you're teaching here in the book and then going back over those momentary history points of overlords and amberweeds, etc., and giving us more clarity so that we go, okay, I kind of see the direction you're going in, and then you get this, and now it starts to kind of follow.
Another thing you can do with your world building is utilize all those bookcases. You're not describing things, and you're throwing away an opportunity to teach us more about the world. And you don't have to go into the history lesson. If that's really if you really want that as part of your main plot, your critical path of that history lesson and him going back in time reading, fine. But you do need to have books that describe other things, the culture of these people, how they currently live, maybe a little bit about the surface of the world. Are there any animals left? How do they eat? Stuff like that.
I agree. What is the culture? What are marriage rights? What are reproductive rights? That kind of thing. I don't want the first time I hear about the country of Serta or Emperor Cathal to be in this book, in this cutscene right here.
Yes, that's
I want a snippet, if I search for it, of something about Serta or Fala, or whatever.
Or Cathal, man.
Right, thank you.
I would love to know more about this Cathal guy.
Yeah, and I agree with Teal. The tremendous opportunity has been missed by not having books. Books are just such wonderful ways of just slipping lore in.
Oh, yeah.
And then lastly, and this is minor really, work on that balancing. If you're going to stick with CTB and not STB, agility is king. Agility is king.
It is.
And you have to balance your agility very, very, very carefully. But kudos for not going with ATB, because everybody does that for their battle engines nowadays. And I'll be honest, it's getting kind of old.
Well, on the positive side, you have a good opening. You just need to shorten it up and tighten it up, because we want to jump in and start playing the game, and I didn't download and start playing this game to watch a movie.
Right.
And you're giving me a movie, and not a very well-paced movie at that.
Right.
So tighten that up, and you've got this, because, man, your maps are amazing.
Agreed.
Your use of lighting and effects, amazing.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think that, on the whole, you're off to an extremely good start. There are just certain things you're going to need to conquer that we mentioned just now, basically all of that, in order to make this just not another RPG Maker game, but a damn good or great RPG Maker game. So there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Now, for the rest of you watching, in the comments, let us know. Do you agree, disagree with what we say? Are there a different point of view, something we haven't even considered? Give us your opinion on how the developer here can really make this game rock. Because I don't see too many sci-fi, fantasy, Xenogear style games nowadays.
I don't either. This is a really good example of differentiation.
Yes.
So I really want this game to take off.
Absolutely. Alright, well, if you like what you saw, lay the smack down the like button below, subscribe to our channel, consider supporting us on Patreon, connect with us over Discord, Facebook, Twitter, and we will see you in the next video.
See you next time.